Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a bit of a how-to video. So if you have been watching my videos more recently, then you'll know that I'm building my way towards having more of a capsule wardrobe in 2021. I am working on getting rid of those impulse purchases and focusing on buying better quality, higher quality key pieces that work interchangeably with my wardrobe. And I thought it would be really fun and a good idea to share the tips and tricks that I learn whilst I'm going through this process with you guys. So today's video is going to be all about how to shop a little bit smarter in 2021 and essentially how to change your shopping habits to avoid overbuying clothes, buying clothes that don't necessarily fit in your current aesthetic or in your wardrobe, and essentially to save a bit of money as well. So if you are excited for the video, please do give it a big old thumbs up. And without further ado, let me share with you tip number one. So the first tip is to assess your wants versus your needs. So essentially all I'm saying in this tip is to have a look at your current wardrobe. Assess what's already in there. You might decide that you might want to make a list of things that are in there. You might want to create a kind of vision board type thing, maybe on Pinterest, where you create an image of all of the things that you have in your wardrobe. You might even want to take pictures of the things that are in your wardrobe so you can have a bit of a better idea of what you have, which will help you assess any current gaps or things that are missing. So for example, I know that I have so many pairs of black boots and white trainers in my wardrobe, so I don't need any more. But there is one pair of shoes, a black pair of Converses, that I don't have in my wardrobe. I don't own a pair of black trainers like that, so for me that is more of a need in my wardrobe. I mean, it's a want as well, but I don't want another pair of black boots. I would like a pair of black Converses. So assess your current wants versus your needs. If you have something that you want, then maybe assess whether or not it fits in the little gap in your current wardrobe, or actually whether it's something that you probably have 10 different versions of already. You don't need to spend money on things you already have. This is also why it's a really good idea to start investing more in key pieces and invest less in trend pieces. So trend pieces tend to be fast moving, they go out of fashion quite quickly, and they might be things that you tend to cast aside in your wardrobe. But if you're looking for longevity, then definitely spend your money and invest in key, timeless, all-round pieces. The second tip is to invest in quality over quantity. So I know that it can be so easy to spend £50 on 5 different really cheap tops. I know that will give you more variety in your wardrobe, but if you are looking to build longevity and to build more of a sustainable capsule wardrobe, then definitely invest that £50 in 1 or 2 quality tops. So it can be easy to pick up tops that are cheaper. The downsides of doing so are, to be honest with you, the production of those pieces is, this is completely stereotyping and it is brushing everything with the same brush, but the trend tends to be that the cheaper the piece, the less ethically made that piece is. So I tend to try and invest in slightly more expensive pieces. That's definitely one of the biggest lessons that I've learned in 2020 actually. I would say at the start of 2020, I was more drawn to buying more pieces and experimenting more with my wardrobe and paying slightly less. But moving into 2021, I definitely want to invest my money in more key, staple, timeless pieces instead of spending money on 5 tops for £50. I'd much rather spend money on 1 top for £50 or 2 tops for £25, just because I feel like you're going to get more wear out of those pieces and they are going to last a little bit longer in your wardrobe. The next tip I have is to consider setting yourself a monthly budget for shopping. So I don't mean food shopping, shopping or any essential shopping, I just mean clothes. You can include accessories and shoes within this budget if you want to, but I do have a bit of a budget for clothes each month, and I know that I'm probably going to invest in some classic pieces to add to my wardrobe with that budget, rather than spending it on lots of different cheaper fast alternatives. So with the budget, it just helps you to restrain your shopping, and it helps you to refrain from buying things that you do not need. You might be at the moment deciding to spend your money on lots of different pieces of clothing, which obviously it's nice when the seasons come around to pick up a few key pieces from that season and to enhance your current wardrobe. But if you are looking to change your spending habits and your shopping habits in 2020, then I would highly recommend setting out a monthly budget, and you might want to alternate this budget. So for example, in March, at the beginning of a new season, you might want to increase your budget slightly just to get your hands on a few more key spring pieces. The same in the summer, the same in the autumn, the same in the winter. But the months in between, you might want to reduce your budget because you probably don't really need that many new clothes in that time. The fourth tip that I want to share with you all is to start shopping second hand. So you might have seen me mention Vestiaire before on my channel, and I also do have a Depop page as well, where I do tend to sell a lot of my pieces that you can pick up second hand for more affordable prices. Depop, eBay, Vestiaire, The Real if you're looking for more designer pieces, are all amazing second-hand ways to shop. And to be honest with you, there are a couple of benefits to buying things second-hand. The first one is obviously the price. You're going to get things for cheaper. You're going to avoid waste and avoid more production in clothing by using something that's second-hand. You're going to increase the longevity of that particular item, which is amazing. And to be honest with you, sometimes it's just a bit more fun finding things secondhand and having something that someone has already loved and worn. You can also love and wear that piece. I especially love buying secondhand bags and secondhand shoes. I think they are absolutely perfect, and you can get yourself such a bargain by buying secondhand. And the fifth and final tip is, I would say, probably the most important one, and it is to avoid impulse purchases. So if you're anything like me, I know I share a lot of clothes on this channel, but if I see somebody wearing something on Instagram or on Facebook or something and I like it, I'm like, oh, I think I need to buy that for my wardrobe. And I am so easily persuaded, and I would class that as a bit of an impulse purchase. So to avoid impulse purchasing, there are a few things you can do. The first thing is to recognize that you found an item that you like and you potentially like to add the item to your existing wardrobe, but instead of just clicking buy and mindlessly adding it to your basket and checking out, you can save that item for later. And then once you've saved it and saved all those items that you were about to impulse buy, maybe a week or so later, you can have a look at the item and see if you do still want to buy it. So time is your friend when it comes to impulse buying. If you can have the discipline, and I suppose self-awareness as well, to recognize when you're about to impulse buy something, it's so much easier for you to just save that item, take a minute or two, consider a bit of time and consider that item a little bit more, and then if you still want to buy it after that week or month or however long you want to wait, I can't wait very long, and you still want to buy it, then you can go ahead and buy that item. But if you get to a week and you're like, yeah, I'm not really fussed about it, then you know that it was going to be an impulse purchase and you've just saved yourself some money by not buying it. So they are my 5 top tips on how to start shopping a little bit wiser and change your shopping habits in 2021. I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you have, I'd love it, of course, if you gave it a big old thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, feel free to head on over and hit that subscribe button for new videos 3 times a week from me. So Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, I'm going to be uploading new videos on this channel to do with fashion, styling, clothing hauls, all of that good stuff. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!